Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful flower. So I'm going to start by using my yarn, a 3.5mm crochet hook, and you'll also need a marker. So we're going to start by making a slip knot. And then we're going to make 12 chain stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now once completed, in the first chain of the row, we're going to go ahead and insert our crochet hook. And then we're going to pull through a loop. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to go ahead and do a slip stitch. So pull the first loop through the second one there. So that's a slip stitch. Now chain 2. Now we want to make 33 double crochets inside the circle that would have been created there. This chain 2 will count as our first double crochet. To do the second, yarn over your hook, insert it into the middle, the donut of the chain here. Then you're going to pull up a loop. Now with 3 loops on our hook, we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. That one will be our second double crochet. Now at the top of that stitch, go ahead and place a marker. Now I've done that because this is where we'll be closing out the round. So I'm going to go ahead and do a few more. Yarn over my hook, insert it inside the circle there and pull up a loop. Then we're going to yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. Now once you've completed your 33 double crochets, your project should look something like this. Now I'm going to close out the round. I'm going to do that by making this loop or last loop here a bit larger. And then I'm going to remove our marker, insert our hook from the back of the stitch where our marker was. I'm going to hook this loop to it and pull the loop all the way through. And you can also pull on the yarn to adjust the loop size. Now we want to also make sure that this stitch is similar in size to all the others, as it will act as a stitch as well. Now we're going to start the second round by doing 3 double crochet. To do the first, insert your hook into the first stitch here, pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull the yarn through our first 2 loops, yarn over and chain 1. That's going to be our first double crochet. We're going to do the second double crochet. To do the second double crochet, yarn over your hook, insert it into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. And at the top of this stitch, we're going to go ahead and place our marker, because this is where we'll be closing out the round. So I'm going to go ahead and do my third double crochet. And now I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to do 3 double crochets, so 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Now that is pretty much the pattern for the row. I'm going to repeat. We're going to do our chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and continue doing that, going all the way around. So I'm about to do my last double crochet of the row right here. And then I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make this loop a bit larger. And then we're going to remove our marker. To the top of the stitch where our marker was, we're going to insert our hook from the back. Hook or hoop to it and pull it through. And we want to adjust or hoop just enough for this to be similar in size to all other stitches. You can of course pull on the yarn as well to adjust the size. Now for my final row, I'm going to start that by doing a single crochet. To do a single crochet or a first, take out your hook, insert it under the second stitch, and pull through a loop, yarn over, pull the yarn through both loops. That's going to be our first single crochet. Now chain 2. 1, 2, and we're going to go ahead and place our marker on the first chain here because that's where we'll be closing out the round. Now we would have seen some spaces created here by our chain 5 from the previous row. In those spaces we're going to do 1 half double crochet, 7 double crochets, and 1 half double crochet. And what that's going to do is that it's going to create pretty much a scalloped edge that's going to give us a really nice finish. So let's jump in. We're going to do our first half double crochet, yarn over your hook, insert it into the space and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull the yarn through all 3 loops. That's how you do a half double crochet. Now the double crochet, we're going to do that similar to what we've been doing before, where we yarn over a hook, insert it into the space and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. That's a double crochet. So we have 1 double crochet, we should have 7 in total. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to close out that piece by doing a half double crochet. So yarn over, pull up a loop, but now we're going to pull the yarn through all 3 loops. And this is the scalloped edge that's been created, and we want to have a scalloped edge going all around. So I'm going to repeat the pattern here. In the second stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. To do a single crochet, insert your hook under the stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops there. That's a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Start the scalloped edge by doing a half double crochet. So yarn over and pull up a loop, pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Now we're going to do 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finish by doing a half double crochet. And then we're going to repeat. So go ahead and do your single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, and then our half double crochet, 7 double crochets, and a half double crochet. Repeat that pattern going all the way around. Now at the end of the row, your work should look something like this. And I'm going to close out the row now. So make your loop a bit larger, but this time we're going to go ahead and cut or loop. Pull it all the way through. Take a crochet needle. I'm going to insert my yarn into the needle. And I also like to tie my ends to make it extra secure. So like that. Now remove your marker. And where the marker was, we're just going to go ahead and insert our needle behind the stitch, pulling it through. And then we're going to insert our needle through our last stitch here. And we also want this piece to be similar in size to the other stitches as well. We're going to insert our needle through the stitch as well as through the back bump here. Pulling it all the way through. And now the stitch looks like all the others. Now once you've done that, you can just go ahead and weave the yarn through the back. and then cut the yarn. Cut any excess yarn as well. And voila! Now this is the finished look. If you found this tutorial helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!